I was talking with two friends recently about the holidays, and one of them was stressed and the other one was, oh, we got this. So let's talk about how to not be stressed in the holidays and get the most out of it. Welcome, this is Sheri with ViREO Life, author of Go Forward, 28 Days to Eat, Move, and Enjoy Life God's Way. And we are going to enjoy life during the holidays. So these two friends that I mentioned, one of them has older kids still at home, but they can fend for themselves. So Thanksgiving, she spent all day in her PJs, took the day off, didn't do anything. She's not prepped for Christmas, but she's not worried about it. The other friend, she also didn't prep for Christmas during Thanksgiving, but it was because her kids that are grown came back. Their homes were, the heat was out, things were messed up. So not only did they come to visit, they came to stay with all the grandkids. So she had a full house and it was chaos, she said. So for her, she is stressed and not rested and ready to pursue all the Christmas festivities. So what do you do in those situations? How do you handle prioritizing, and how do I handle prioritizing? Because I've got a couple of stories on myself of where I made some bad choices and didn't follow some of this advice. So let's go through these. 8 tips for a less stressful and more enjoyable holiday season. Tip number 1 is to prioritize. Think about what is most important for you. What gives you the most joy in this season, and just do that. When time is short, there's no reason for you to have to try to do everything. Pick what's most important and just focus on that. Tip number 2, if you're in the life transition of some sort, don't try something new that year. When Doug and I were first married, we had literally just gotten back from our honeymoon in Belize, and we had been just wowed with this homemade pineapple jam, and we thought, oh, let's make that for Christmas gifts for all of our friends. Well, we still had boxes around. The place was in chaos because we'd been married for, I don't know, a couple of weeks. And when we said, we're going to do this, the chef said it was easy. Oh, no. It was easy in the sense of it didn't have a whole lot of steps, but it was a mess. Sugar, pineapple juice everywhere in the kitchen. It was a disaster for days, and we spent weeks still cleaning that up. So if you're in the middle of a life transition, don't tell yourself, oh, I'm going to start this new thing this year around the holidays. It's probably going to be a little more trouble than what you expected. So just keep it simple to things that you know when you're in transition. Tip number 3 is recognizing what season you're in. Not just Christmas season, but what season of your life are you in? The friend who was worried with all of the chaos with her family coming in, the season of life for her was, my family, and spending that time with my family over Thanksgiving and being there for them, that is way more important than all the decorations being up or the presents being wrapped perfectly. So embrace whatever season of life you are in right now and just make memories for this year. Tip number 4, what do you really enjoy having done but don't have the time or the energy to do right now? Technology and Delegate and hire it out. There's no reason for you to have to do all of your shopping. There are shopping services. There's no reason for you to have to do all of your cleaning, all of your decorating, all of your cooking. There are people you can hire to help you do those things so that you can do what only you can do. Only you can sit around the family table and play board games. Only you can go for a walk with a friend who needs a little uplifting time during this Christmas season. Only you can do those things, so hire out or delegate out, or just be okay if everything doesn't get done perfectly for those things that somebody else can do that aren't as essential. Now, we've talked about how to do a little bit less during the season or hire things out during the season to decrease your stress. But there are some times you just want to go all in, and that's where I'm heading into the next tips. Because when you have those seasons that you say, we're just going to make it, we're going to make some memories and we're just going to go for it. A few years ago, Doug and I did that. It was the house, we just decked everything out. I don't think there was anything left not to put up that was in a box still that we didn't put up. Gift giving, everything was just beautiful. It was just one of those Christmases where we made a memory of just doing it to the max. It was not scale things back. It was go for it. And so for those times, make a list of everything you want to do. Go to every party you want to go to. Plan every party that you want to plan. Make sure that you then take the time off from work to do those things. So if you're going to have just this massive baking session, plan a 3-day weekend to do that. If you want to really go shop for everybody, plan a 3 or 4 day weekend to just totally invest into sucking everything you can out of the season and just enjoying it. And then, of course, plan a week in January to recover, where you just lay comatose and just rest from everything that you've done during the season. Another way that you want to plan for the season, if you're going to go all in, if you are a card giver. Doug and I love writing cards. And so one of the things we'll do with that is we have an Excel spreadsheet, because we're organized with this. We have an Excel spreadsheet every year with all these people that we want to send cards to, their addresses, have the cards been written or not. We just update that each year with new people. And we plan the time. We sit around the table, turn on some Christmas music, and just write Christmas cards and enjoy encouraging and loving on the people that are on our Christmas card list and getting those sent out to them. Now, as a caveat to that, there are some years that we plan that, but we don't get it done until too close to Christmas. And then at church or in the neighborhood or wherever, we don't see those people early enough. So this year we said, how early do we need to get this done so that we can make sure all the cards get delivered? So plan all those pieces too when you're really going in for it. Next tip with going all in is getting organized for the gifts. Doug and I plan through the year what we're going to give. And we don't just plan what we're going to give. This is a little confession for those of you that are on our Christmas gift list. We shop for you all year long according to what the sales are doing. So whenever we are like, oh, that's perfect for so-and-so and it's on clearance, we go ahead and get it. So little confession. Well, that goes in our gift stash then. Word to the wise, if you're the kind who does that, you can either plan a big shopping trip and just go enjoy doing all the Christmas shopping at once, or if you're like us, do it, throughout the year, but have a list of what's in your gift stash, because this year I planned I'm going to go shop for some people, and I went and I shopped, and then when we pulled out the gift stash, I thought, oh, I've already gotten them a gift. So we, double gifting a lot of people this year. Oops, but good for you, I guess. So those are those tips for going all in. Now your last tip is actually this sounds really good to me right now. I don't know why, but I'm not going to do it this year. And that is, you're not going to scale back or outsource. You're not going all in. You're getting out of town. You're saying, forget it. I'm not doing Christmas this year. I'm not doing holidays this year. I'm going to go on a cruise, or I'm going to go to a spa, or I'm just going to hole up and take some time to rest by myself. Whatever that is for you to be able to recuperate during this season, give that gift to yourself if that's what you need. So you've got some choices. Scale back and outsource, go all in, or get out of town. Let me know how you are planning on spending your holidays and what you're doing to de-stress during the holidays, but also fully enjoy your holiday season. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to subscribe so that you can be the first to receive these videos. And until next time, find your path and fulfill your potential.